I was making a video about how to make this drink. Okay.
Oh, how to make what is it?
Whiskey sour.
Yeah, whiskey sour.
Hey everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Jokes. Like and subscribe. Alright everybody, I thought that with lockdown I'd show you how to make the drink that I managed to perfect, in my own opinion, last lockdown. This is a whiskey sour. It's one of my favourite drinks to make, and actually ridiculously simple and super tasty, and if you can do it well, I think quite impressive too. So you're going to need a shaker of some description. Don't get too hung up. This is a Boston shaker. Don't get too hung up on that. If you've got nothing else, a Tupperware container or something that you can put something into and shake it like hell will work. You're going to need 1 egg per drink. You're going to need some bourbon. You can use whiskey like Scotch whiskey, but I prefer bourbon for whiskey sours. You're going to need some sugar syrup, which you can make by getting, it's 50-50 sugar and water. So you get, say, a cup of water and a cup of sugar, and then you put them in a pot and you wait for them to dissolve, and then you put it into a vessel and chill it down. Once you've got it made, you can keep it in the fridge. The recipe for a whiskey sour is pretty simple. Basically, it's nice and organic that you have 1 lemon, 1 egg, and 2 doubles of whiskey per drink. You can go lighter on the whiskey if you want to, but what else are you doing? Alright, so I'm going to make 2 servings here, so we're going to have 4 of these. 1, 2, going to put, now it's just the whites of the eggs, so 2 eggs in here. So let's do this without stuffing it up. I don't usually do the alcohol after I've got the eggs right, just in case I stuff one up and you're not writing off too much. That's one. If you don't know how to separate an egg white, that's something you can Google. Perfect. Done. I do find that it helps to give the egg white just a little bit of a whip up, just to kind of help it along the way and stop it from being too gluggy. The biggest variable in a whiskey sour, apart from the type of whiskey or bourbon you're going to use, comes down to the lemons. Some lemons can be, supermarket lemons can be not particularly sweet, not particularly juicy. So if you use those, you might want more of them, or you might want to top it up with a bit more sugar syrup. This is why you always got to taste your drink or know what you're doing. These lemons come from my neighbour's tree, and I just reach over the fence and grab them. They're nice and sort of traditional, old-fashioned garden tree lemons, and so they're already quite sweet. They don't need a lot of additional sugar. Then you put just the juice of 2 of those in for the 2 servings. Some people might say you're probably supposed to do this bit in the clear glass so you can see what's going on. So that's basically a bit of, so far we've got the whiskey, we've got the lemons, we've got the egg whites. Just going to start with just a little bit of sugar syrup, which I prepared earlier. And we're going to give that a go. Now here's the trick. This is the trick to making a good whiskey sour, is that you start off by just shaking your ingredients without the ice in it for about 10 seconds without the ice, just to help the egg and the sugar whip up. If the ice chills it down too much, then you don't get the good froth, nice sort of silky, meringue flavour that you want. Once you've done that, and it's sort of looking nice, and you can see it there, looking nice and sort of frothy, then chuck in a handful of ice cubes. About 20 seconds this time. Now, if you're a pro, you will have already chilled your glasses down there. This is up to you as well, this is your choice. You can serve it in a traditional kind of cocktail glass, just strained, or you can serve it, as I like to have it, over ice, in a sort of standard whiskey glass. I think it lasts a little bit longer when it's over ice. And I have washed my hands before doing this. Lasts a bit longer, makes the drink, otherwise they do go down far too quick. And what you've got to do is get your strainer. Usually pour it out between the two glasses. We didn't test it, did we? We're going to do. Pretty good. I know these lemons, but yeah. Always give it a test before you pour it out in case it needs a little bit more sugar. You can see how that's really nice and velvety. One final thing, just some Angostura bitters. If you've got them, you can get them from the bottle shop. They last forever. Just to give it a little bit of taste and look a bit cool. There you have it, whiskey sour. Cheers everybody, happy lockdown.